Hello and welcome to the Slingshot Channel. You probably wonder why I'm having this funny outfit on today. Well, it has to do with this little fellow here. Yes, I have been commissioned by Guns of Boom for a promotional video. And actually, I think it's a super game. I think it's the best mobile game I've ever played. Starting the game is super easy. You just take your mobile and launch the app. Okay, sorry, wrong mobile. You take your mobile device and then you find the app after you've downloaded it and click on it, and then you're in business. Guns of Boom is a typical first-person shooter, much like on a PC, but this time it's for mobile, and it really works. I had tons of fun playing it. Here's some of my gameplay. I picked up an assault rifle called Sting, and that's really a lot of fun. Boom! Hand grenades are obviously very useful, just like in real combat. Instant kills. Really cool. I love the in-game control because it's super simple. Basically, you auto-shoot any enemy in your sights. There's tons of guns. Not easy to choose. Plenty of skins too. And again, guns, guns, guns. Now that's my hero. So, you can download the game by the links below. It's free and it's a lot of fun. Well, as you know, I like guns of all kinds. But that is really a super game. I like the fact that you are not playing against computer opponents, but it's all humans, so you can play it with your friends if you want. And there's tons of action in it. But this time, the promotion also came with a challenge. And I love it when that happens, because it gives me plenty of opportunities to come up with crazy things. And this time, it's all about hand grenades. As you saw, hand grenades play an important part of the game. And therefore, the challenge is all around making a launcher for these. Here are the conditions. First, make a launcher for hand grenades. Wow, a launcher for hand grenades. Mind you, these babies are heavy, very heavy. And making a launcher requires serious size and force. But it's possible. Then, the launcher needs to activate the grenade automatically when you pull the trigger. Well, we come to that later. This means that it has to hold down the safety lever here and release it when you shoot. Okay, the grenade needs to fly 60 meters minimum, twice as far as the best soldiers can throw them. Well, I'm certainly not one of the best soldiers, so I can't throw a hand grenade 30 meters. I'm a very pathetic thrower, and I doubt I could throw it even 15 meters. But anyway, 60 meters is serious distance for a thing like this, which weighs like half a kilo. The launcher must be portable, okay. Like a rifle. Well, it may come out a little bigger than a rifle. Based on rubber bands, alright. And it must be muscle powered, okay. The launcher must have storage for at least 4 grenades. Alright, storage. But storage doesn't mean that it is a repeater, because I have no idea how a repeater with ammo like this could work out. But they say it needs to have a compartment for 4 grenades, and that makes sense. Alright. So, let's look at the ammo first. So this is a real size and real weight model of the M2 grenade that was used for a long time by many armies, but mostly it's an American hand grenade. And this one, of course, is deactivated, so there is no powder charge in it, otherwise it would be highly illegal in Germany. But it has the same size and the same weight. The way how these work is that you got this pin here, and you pull on the pin, remove it, and then the safety lever will disengage. You see it's spring-loaded, and it will open and actually eventually even fall away. And then the fuse is lit and burns down until it reaches the powder charge. And that gives you between 5 and 6 seconds time before it explodes. So once you let go of this lever, then you got 5 or 6 seconds, and then this has a death radius of maybe 5 meters, and it will injure you if you're closer than 15 meters. The shape is somewhat really challenging, because I have to fire it from something that, when you load it, it holds down the safety pin, and it can only open the safety pin when the muzzle has been left. Can we do it? I think we can. Let me show you what I came up with. He's gotta go! RG-47 grenade launcher. Let me show you its features. As you see, the gun is quite long, and that must be because, yes, there's an insane amount of rubber on here. It's like more than 200 pounds of a draw force. But I also need the acceleration length, because 60 meters with a half kilo projectile is no easy thing. Also, of course, it has same patented or not patented trigger seal mechanism as always. The magazine, quote unquote, is actually, it looks like a magazine, but it's really only a holder. But I actually managed to put 5 of the grenades inside here. Of course, this can only be cocked with a winch. I mean, nobody is strong enough, at least nobody that I've ever met, is strong enough to cock this back with the bare arms. So the thing what you have to do is you have to put my winch that I also used for the RPG-7 launcher. You know, you put this on here, and that is also the reason why the stock is a little bit kind of higher than you would normally expect it from an AK-47 type gun. And that is so that the winch is in line with the draw force. But still, it's kind of possible to shoot it that way. So as you can see here, you put this thing into the muzzle, and once it's in, the lever, the safety lever, cannot open because it's pressed down automatically. So this means that when you shoot, then at this point the lever will start to open and fall away, and the grenade then has 5-6 seconds time before it explodes. So now I have attached the strings of the, and of course the winch, and now I can start winding it on. Now, of course, the trigger steer has engaged, and I can release the tension on this here until it rests on the trigger. Now I remove these hooks, and then the gun is ready to fire. Okay, we slide a grenade down the barrel. So you see that it sits in this push device here that actually makes sure that the grenade can't tumble. All right, broadside of the barn test as always. Whoa! Did you see that? That is a lot of... I think this is deadly even without any explosive charge in it. Wow! So you see it's muscle powered and it's kind of portable. A little bigger than the run-of-the-mill rifle, okay? The way how you load in the grenades into the magazine is very simple. You simply remove this leather strap from this, then you feed in the grenades. Inside of the rifle. Plus 1 in the barrel, of course. Okay, now the time has come to test if this will open when it exits the barrel. So first we pull the dreaded ring. Okay, here it is. And now, again, if that would be an active grenade, now we would be in high danger. Now we put this into the muzzle, like this. Okay, let's slide it in. Okay, now it's all the way in. Let's shoot and see what happens. Bit. Fire! I saw it flying off. In the slow motion we see that the lever really opens. So I found the grenade minus the safety lever, and it flew about 35 meters, and that was even though I just barely angled it upwards. So I have high hopes that I can indeed crack the 60-meter limit. Let's do that next. Now comes the 60-meter challenge, and actually it is quite simple because I have to be able to shoot it as far as so that it disappears into the woods, because that's 60 meters distance to that point. So we'll need to find out if it works or not. Okay, let's go for it. And fire! Woo! Yeah, It made it into the woods. Challenge mastered. And fire! Ooh! So while we're at it, let's go have some more fun. I want to know what happens when I shoot one against my car door. Okay. Take careful aim. Actually, I smashed the grenade. Wow. I guess now we know why they're called fragmentation grenades. Even the replicas fragment. I like that you can see the typical pineapple stencil here. Okay, now this wooden board. And it smashed into pieces. What else? So, all in all, what do I think about it? Well, it works, and I think I mastered the challenge. You know, it's muscle operated, it is portable, it's powered by rubber and nothing else. It has a magazine, quote unquote, for even 5 grenades. It throws the grenade for more than 60 meters actually. And also, it manages to hold the lever down before you shoot, and it only releases the lever when you shoot. So all conditions have been checked. So, guns of boom. I like the game and I like the weapon, and I hope you do too, because that's it for today. Thanks and bye bye. He's got a gun! The RG-47 grenade launcher.